Okay, there have been a lot of problems in this class with using Google Classroom, so we're going to go through a lot of the common things that you need to know about how to use Google Classroom in this class. Now, the majority of you are in ninth grade. You're young adults. You need to get in the habit of checking your email every day, multiple times a day. Guys, no matter what you do in the future, you're going to have jobs or you're going to go to college. And even if you're going into the trade program, like to be an electrician or welder, you're still going to take college level classes to get some of your certifications. And the way people communicate as adults is mainly through email. Okay? So check your email. You will be getting updates. I'm going to use a fake student account and I've enrolled them in my class. So we're just going to go through as if he was a student and I'm going to show you what you should see on your end. So first, go to your Gmail. See, it's logged in. There are messages from other teachers already. Always check your email. If you have the Gmail app on your phone, okay, uh, it can bring up on your phone easily. I have it on my personal phone, and I've linked it to both my personal Gmail account and my school account so that I can just toggle back and forth easily between the two. So that might be an option for you, but check your email. Okay, after checking your email, go up here to this hamburger icon, okay, click on it, and go to Classroom. In this screen, you should see every class that you're enrolled in. And in this case, you can tell many teachers have used this, but here's my class. Up here in the left corner, there is the to-do list. Check that. And if you see this week, okay, this week, there are already things due, such as today in my class, discussion question 5 is due. But the problem with the to-do list is not everything always shows up, especially considering if you're missing assignments from the previous week. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go to classes. I'm going to click on Biology 1. Guys, I post announcements on here. Okay, so like on Monday, I posted announcements about here are some problems that have been happening in class, like people putting their full names on their paper. Okay, guys, I have multiple students with the same name, and they're not putting last names, or students just putting abbreviations. If you're an online student and you just put CC, I have no idea who CC is unless you tell me. Okay, but always put a first and a last name. Okay, but here Mondays usually, so either Friday evenings or Monday mornings, I will tell you what to expect from the upcoming or the current week. So here I've listed all the materials that you should have available to you, plus all the assignments for the week. Okay. So double check that. That's where I make announcements. Go to classwork. So here we have science in the classroom. That's from the first week of school. Everyone's already submitted that. But like chapter 1, biology in the 21st century, do you see these in gray? It's like a piece of paper with a ribbon on it. All of these are materials. They're not assignments. You don't have to do anything to them, but they're there for you to study. If we were in a traditional class, guys, you would be sitting in a classroom taking notes, but because we don't have that amount of time and we still have to take an SOL, I'm having to give you the notes in a PowerPoint version. Plus, I've got videos made to go along with those. So, like with the power words and root words, it's just a Word document for you to look over. But then here in Biology in the 21st Century, vocabulary, it's a PowerPoint of all of the words. I even have a video that's me discussing the vocabulary questions. Then you have the PowerPoint notes for the class, and the 3 videos that go along with the notes. I've got a video on the parts of the microscope and how to do an experiment and the parts of the experiment. Underneath that, you'll see the View More button, and all of these in blue are all of the assignments that have been due. Now, this is where people are having problems. So let's take Chapter 1, Section 1 workbook questions. If you click on it, you'll see there's a Google form and a PDF. You cannot type in the PDF. You have to fill out the Google form. So when doing workbook questions like this, and you see where it says missing, okay, click on the Google form. It'll bring up the form in a new tab. Then go back and click on the PDF. You see how I can toggle now back and forth between the PDF and the Google form. And again, this is the location I have so many people messing up. Okay, so I'm going to put THS student as if it was their first and last name. And with this, I'm just going to go through and do quick answers. These are nonsensical answers because I'm just using it as an example. Okay. People are completing this and then pushing submit. Okay, seems like you're done, right? You go back here and it's like, oh, I'm done, but it still says I'm missing it because you have one more step in each assignment. You have to go to this button right here that says view assignment. Okay, and then it says add or create. You don't have to worry about that one, but you have to push mark as done. Mark as done. Look, it says turned in late. Again, remember with my class, as long as you're about a week within the due date period, you are fine. I will give you that leeway, but try not to go past a week. Then just go back out to your class or just push the back button, okay? And then you do that for all of the assignments. Even with the vocabulary test, you take the vocabulary test, push view assignment, make sure you're reading instructions, and then put mark as done. So a lot of people are asking me, am I missing it because I think I turned it in? Well, you probably did turn it in, but you just didn't tell me or tell Google Classroom that you completed it. Okay, so those are the main issues people are having with Google Classroom. Check your email, put your names on your papers, or put your names online, and press the button that says mark as done. Okay, that should clear up a lot with this course.